Hey, my babies. So I'm about to do a Starseed collective. So if you resonate with Starseeds, this message may be for you. Okay. Spirit, clear the energy. I call on my ancestors, my spirit guides, the Starseeds, and all that's good in the universe. Okay. So we have three that came out. We have perspective, Starseed ancestors, and you, star ancestors, and you are not alone. I just noticed that underneath the star ancestors, there was another card, which is surrender to sweetness. Venus energy, pleasures, joy, and make love to life, which we'll talk about that in a minute. But I want y'all, we're going to start off with star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost, and look a little deeper. Okay, so some of y'all have like very, very ancient ancestors. Okay, y'all see the little pyramids there? We're going to get into it. So some of y'all have very, very ancient ancestors. Some of y'all have a lot of lost wisdoms, but spirit is calling for you to look a little bit deeper. You may have known this for a while, like you feel like you're not from here. Okay, like you feel like you're not from here, and you know that you're not from here, and you know that like you're different, right? And this is why, because you come from a galactic family. So the ancients knew how much more than we do about our connection with the stars, their pyramids, the temples, and the other places of worship created in the precise alignment with the stars exist in all corners of the world, right? We already know that. What if the ancient wisdom is available for you to uncover now? You're being called to think and to listen with your ancient heart and your ancient soul, to tap into the part that remembers and knows all ancient wisdom. So when you look at this, like I said, like a lot of y'all probably could resonate with ancient Kemetic too, because a lot of that has to do with it. Okay, some of y'all may also resonate with like Anunnakis. Okay, but there's a lot of secrets, okay, that you need to look deeper into. But this may have been whispered into your ear, like you may have heard some of the secrets, and some of y'all may have already connected to your Akashic records. Okay. So what you're being told is that you're being invited to step into your ancient knowingness, okay? To be held by the remembrance of your star ancestors. To look a little deeper. And if you're feeling stuck, you're being called to do something different, right? Because we have perspective here. None of this matters. They want you to zoom out, common ground. So as you look, right? It's like a photo zoomed out. Like none of this matters. This worldly stuff doesn't matter. Okay? So this is what you're being called to do. So creativity happens when we put together two things that don't belong. And when we do the unexpected so often, a creative solution is right in front of us. But because we think the same thoughts and act the same way, we miss what's open. You are here, okay, to remember and uncover ancient secrets and transmissions, all right, technology and wisdoms that are so needed on this planet that we are on right now, okay? The one that we are on, not the one that we come from, to unlock your soul's memories of the time when we lived in harmony on earth, and one day it will happen again. Okay, so this is what you're called to do. Like some of y'all may be called to study more on starseeds as well. Okay, I know that y'all don't have this card, so I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna place the card on the portal of our hearts. Okay, just imagine that you're doing it as well, and whisper the following: I am ready to remember the ancient mysteries and the secrets from within. Okay, so hopefully that this resonates with y'all, and this is what spirit is calling y'all to do. Okay, and you are not alone. Some of y'all have been isolated, right? Some of y'all, a lot of us have been isolated, right? And y'all been yearning for physical connection and physical community. Okay, but we are all here. A lot of us are isolated, but you will know your tribe. Trust me, you will know your tribe, and your tribe is coming soon. Then we have surrender to the sweetness, Venus pleasures, joy, make love to life. Okay, that's it right there. Look how beautiful that card is. We're going to get into that card as well, but I wanted to also mention perspective. None of this matters, right? The one that I told you, zoom out, common ground. Okay, so spirit wants you to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Step away from the old way of thinking. That's what I'm getting. And change the way that your mind thinks. Okay, change your perspective and shift your point of view and zoom out. We are just a speck of dust, right? We are just a speck of dust. If you look at that, like we're just a tiny little speck of dust. You can't really see the card, but if you really look at this card, you can't see it on here. There's little specks, and that's what we are. We're just a speck of dust in the universe. Yet we think everything revolves around us. And I was just talking about that because I was talking about Leos, and people say that Leos think that everything revolves around us because our ruling planet is the sun. It's just that that's how our energy is. But I don't want to throw y'all off. Okay. But it just reminds me of the reading that I did earlier. We see the planet as ours to own and to conquer the land, and setting ourselves up for extinction. Yeah. We build fences and we build walls and we create invisible borders on Mother Earth. And Earth doesn't need us to survive. That's how a lot of us may feel. But we need her, okay? It's time to wake up. A new perspective is urgently needed. And we also become too lost in our individual lives or our individual experience that we don't realize that most of the things that keep us awake at night are actually distractions. Okay, there's so much shit going on right now, and those are distractions to keep us distracted of what really is. Okay, like the news and stuff. I tell people, like, stop paying attention to the news. Like, people just so distracted by the news. Okay, and we are also wasting our precious time and resources fighting each other when we should be coming together to heal what's been severed, right? And that puts me back to you are not alone. We need to come back as a community and heal what has been severed. Okay, so this is a moment right now. Okay, this moment is sorry, I was about to say something that, excuse what I was saying, but this moment is a breath in the timeline of your life. This life is fleeting moment in a tapestry of your soul's experience. Your soul's experience is a flash in the timeline of the known universe. And the known universe is a grain of sand in the unknown universe. Take a moment to see the bigger picture, to find common ground, to find deep compassion in your heart, to gain a greater perspective of humanity and a fleeting moment in the timeline of your soul's existence in this timeline of all that is, was, and ever will be. So, change your perspective and see how you are being called, okay, and how you're being called to change your perspective. A lot of y'all may have like limiting thinking or beliefs as well that keep you separated from, like, I don't know, it's like something, there's a blockage there, and that's probably why I got blockage when I talk right now, because there's a blockage there that's blocking you from getting the ancient knowledge that you, like, some of y'all are so smart, but y'all, I'm going to add another clip in, sorry, because I'm at the 9-minute mark. I just realized that I was at the 9-minute mark, so I am going to speed it up. So y'all may notice that it sped up in the beginning of this video. But anyway, I got a little bit distracted. But we're going to go to the next card, which is to surrender to sweetness, Venus energy. Pleasures, joys make love to life, okay? So this is the card. And you know, Venus is the planet of love. And I was just talking about, if y'all didn't watch my last, it's like, just like dropping gems on astrology and how you call it, the planets, right? In your birth chart. So I was just talking about that, but I don't think I mentioned Venus in there. I don't know. I can't remember. But Venus is the planet of love, okay, in your birth chart. And there's a lot more. Yes, I did talk about it because I talked about the beauty and all that. Anyway, let's get back to what I was saying because I don't want to throw y'all off. This is a central, highly feminine card, okay? And it's called to surrender to the sweetness of life, to let the ever abundant feminine take over, okay? To taste the fruits you've been working so hard to grow, to let your sense take over and really drink in your life and wonder, to get intoxicated on the simple bounty that this planet has to offer and which you have within, where when your when your well is full. Something's trying to block me from telling y'all this. I don't know what it is, but I'm noticing that something is truly trying to block me. Okay, so the ancient Babylonians, okay, I want y'all to hear this. The ancient Babylonians connected to the feminine goddess, Ashtar, okay, to the planet Venus, and in Roman mythology, okay, in Roman mythology. Because, like, if y'all notice, like, in my tradition, my culture is Oshun, okay, the goddess of love and abundance and all that. But in Roman mythology, Venus was the goddess of love and beauty in our night sky. Aside from the moon, Venus shines the brightest, okay? Let's see what else. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just hearing like There's something that really doesn't want me to tell y'all this, because some of y'all are so connected and some of y'all are so dear to this ancient wisdom that I feel like y'all have a lot of blockages and distractions that are really trying to stop y'all. That's why I had that, what was it? Oh, surrender. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I think I'm tired too. It's my bedtime. So time is our most precious resource, and it is the greatest healer. Okay. If you've been all work and no play, this is a sign to take some time out to reconnect with the lover. Play with your children and give yourself a luxury of time without an agenda. And I'm about to tell you something in a second. Many of us are so busy building our lives that we forget to enjoy them. Okay. And we forget why we decided to build them in the first place. Disconnection from the sweetness cause more pain, that cause more pain than we realize. And that takes me back to you're not alone, which takes me to isolation, right? And the need of physical connection. But a lot of us starseeds, we go to ourselves. It could be because of our life, because we don't resonate with other people, because we feel weird. Okay, but spirit is also telling me to tell you, I don't know why I heard it so loud, shapeshifters. Be careful of the shapeshifters out there, because I feel like, and this is why I heard it, because a lot of us try to stay away from the shapeshifters and the reptilians. They're actually a part of the starseed collective, right? And we notice that people are reptilians, and we notice that they are shapeshifters and they are fake, and that's what causes us to go into isolation, right? Because these shapeshifters can blend in and pretend to be you and pretend to act like you, but that's because they're not authentic. Okay. Oh, I can't wait to share this on my page. Okay. Because I was talking about this earlier and I kept getting like this deep, and I'm getting it again, like right and left earrings. So I can tell that I'm getting channels, but it's like, it's so many coming at one time. Okay. So just bear with me. So, a lot of us are disconnected, okay, from the sweetness that caused more pain than we realize. Okay, so many of us walk into soulless buildings 5 days a week, and in the name of survival, we strive to build the life of our dreams, but drive ourselves to exhaustion. This card is calling for some of y'all, because some of y'all have been overworking, okay? And some of y'all are not even called to work. You're called to do exactly what I do, okay? Some of us are so exhausted because we never give ourselves time. So this card is definitely calling for self-love and self-care, which I'm going to tell you about in a second as well. Well, anyway, this card is wooing you back into the pleasures of being human. So focusing on what really matters. A human, living a human experience. Let's say a spiritual being living a human experience. Yeah, I am tired. And this is pulling a lot of my energy, and I'm noticing it. Okay. But they want us to focus on what really matters and enjoy our incredible life. So how can you right now surrender to the sweetness of life? And what's one way you can enjoy life a little bit more? And as I was saying, because I had did a couple of things for myself, y'all. I had bought things for my hair. I had also bought some dresses, because I don't wear skirts and stuff like that. I haven't in years. But it's a long skirt, so I probably feel more comfortable. And something has been calling me to go out, maybe on vacation or something like that. I don't know. But there's an energy of getting back out there. Okay. And just like, I don't know, give yourself some fun time, because I know me, I do so much that I never ever have a break. And then now that I was just in an accident, I got physical therapy, I got college and all that coming up. So yeah, some of us need to surrender to the sweetness of Mother Earth, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So right now, Spirit is calling, well, Spirit and the starseeds are calling for us to do that. Okay. And also they're calling us to build a community. There is a community out there for each and one of us. Okay. And if you're like me and you feel like there's not a community that, or people, you can't resonate with people because people are fake and stuff like that. A lot of us feel this way. Trust me, I know. But if you're a starseed, or you're an eyeball, or you're the weirdo, or you're the black sheep, let me know. Okay, let's be friends. Let's talk about spiritual things. Let's build together. All right, because a lot of us don't have that. We don't have that community. Okay, so hopefully, someone comments on here. We could be friends. I can check out your content. You can check out my content. But anyway, yeah. So basically, I'm getting tired. This actually drained me, but I'm still gonna post it. But yeah. So it's calling us to see things from a different perspective. Okay. Change a couple of things. Tap back into the hidden secrets of our ancestors, the lost wisdom. Okay. And remember that you are not alone. There's other people like you. There's a community like you. And surrender to the sweetness. And surrender to the sweetness. I know I'm tired. But anyway, love, peace, and light, y'all. Love y'all. Besos.